Hi, friends. I'm Brittany, and welcome to Brits in Bloom, where every season is a chance to bloom. Today, I'm going to be reflecting and setting up my month in review spread. So, if you're interested in taking time to pause and reflect on your month, grab your journal or your planner, and let's do this together. Okay, so I already have in my planner a few pages kind of tucked away for this very reason to do month in review pages. I used to do these in my, well, you know what? Last year I did do them in my Sterling Ink Planner as well, but I also did them in my PowerSheets. Oops, I'm gonna hit the camera, y'all. Let's see. So if you're familiar with PowerSheets, they have this month in review reflection page. So when either I'll do it in here or I did it previously in my Sterling Ink Planner, and I realized at the end of the year I wanted them all in that planner. So I'm going to kind of use these categories and create them in this new planner as well. So I've already marked off, like I said, marked off some of these pages. Now I don't know if I'm going to need a 2-page spread. I was thinking just decorating one side and then maybe journaling on the right side, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. For right now, I'm going to keep 2 pages for this. I'm going to be reflecting on January. And I'm going to be using this book. This is the Heritage Charm sticker book from Happy Planner. I have, you can see the first page, I have used it up quite a bit. And I don't know, I talked about this, I think, in another video where I asked if people like the clear covers versus the solid covers, like this one. This is the old one, but like a solid cover like that. And now that I've used some stickers from the front, I'm not liking how it looks that much. So I don't know. I would prefer if it was solid, like whether I use the first page or not, I still had a nice front page to look at. So I think that's the verdict on that because I don't really like how this looks. Um, but I love the sneak peek. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn, but I know I would not like. I don't want to look at several books like this with empty pages. Okay, so let's go back to the power sheets. And these are the power sheets from Cultivate What Matters. They have several categories here, and it's your favorite memories, action steps I'm proud of, gratitude, goals that are growing well, what's not working, what I read or listened to, and song or repeat. So I didn't get to do my January month in review, but I'm probably going to do it in both places, honestly, because I definitely will keep my Sterling Ink Planner at the end of the year. I do have my power sheets from last year and I have kept them, but they're a little bit bigger. So, you need more room to store them. So I don't know what I'm going to do quite yet, but I do know I want it in here. So let's just do it. So with using this sticker book, they have a ton of fun little patterns in here. I don't know. This is my first time actually decorating a month in review page. Before I did, I would kind of write out the categories in one color, like a highlighter color and or a pop color. And then I would, I did decorate it a little bit. I did have a nice monthly sticker that I used to put on there. And yeah, I think that was the extent of my decoration now that I think about it. But I think we can really take this opportunity to decorate. So let's see how it looks with just doing one side of it. Even though I think, so I want to use some of these, yeah. I'm thinking if I just did one side, right, and I have 6 boxes. Let's say I just do boxes for the sake of this spread because this is my first time doing it. Fitting 6 boxes on one side is going to be too tight. So I don't know. Let's pick the boxes first and then see how big they are. They have some nice boxes here. Okay. I love these boxes with the bows. These could be cute too. Maybe like a mixture. What do you all think? Let's see. Or I can use some of these. Oh, there's so many opportunities here. Okay, and what are these? These are like, oh, okay. So, oh, okay. Maybe we can use those for like decoration. I thought they were, I guess this is kind of like what I would think of as like clear sticker paper, but um, it's tan. Well, that makes sense. I like these too. Maybe for like reading, or what I'm listening to, or song on repeat. That's one of the categories there as well. So right now I'm filming this at the end of February. I did want to get this done a little bit earlier, but life happens. Oh, what about these? So you guys know I can't talk and flip, obviously. Um, I wanted to get this done a little bit earlier, but it didn't happen that way. But I really, when I looked back at my planner last year, I really missed some of those months where I didn't get this month in review down. I feel like it's really important to reflect because, the days pass by just so quickly. So it's easy to think like, oh, I didn't really do anything last month, or I didn't accomplish any of my goals or anything like that. At least for me, I feel like it's really easy to just, think of things as a wash. But really, when you look back at it, you have been getting things done and making memories. So I think that that's super important to reflect on. Okay, now we just need to decide, you all. We need to decide. All right. I kind of also like this long box too. Like, this life is pretty good. Oh, that's a nice little reflection box too, right? Or noted. I want to use so it's mainly these four colors, I would say. So the boxes that had the four colors, let's see. Oh, I would love to use some of these stickers too, but maybe for a monthly or my weekly. So I could use some of these. I think it's going to be hard to write, or I would need to like have another label here, and I don't know if I really want to do that. So maybe we just so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then so if we use all four of these boxes, right? And then for the reading and listening to, I think the circle. Oh, those had some like gold foils on it. Or I can bring in the colors this way on the kind of corners of it. No, I'm just going to actually just slow down. I don't know why I'm rushing. Some of my videos I think are going to be on the longer side. And, I want to take my time because this is my actual planner that I use. And this is realistic that, you may not, you kind of have a vision for what you want, but you may not have it all together in your mind or the execution all together in your mind. So let me just slow down. And then if it gets too long, I can speed something up, but okay, actually, I think I'm going to use these boxes because they already have the lines in them. And if you know me, I don't write well without any lines. And I actually like this, and I don't foresee it's for them. And I think we will just make do. Oh, it's more than four, it's eight of them. Let's just start putting these down and then let's see how it comes together. And I don't want it to be like perfect. I just kind of want it to be, let's do this. I think I have a sterling ink sticker that I can put right there for January. So let me come down a little bit. Yes. So whatever month you're watching this, how was your last month? What are you reflecting on, or are you reflecting from your last month? One thing I like to do is look at I have a 5-year journal because, and it's nice to look at that. I'll try to pull it out for you guys, but it's nice to look at it because you can look back and say, oh, that's what I was doing at that point. So I had to kind of refresh my memory a little bit about what I actually did for January. And one thing that I did that I was super, super proud of is I did a fitness challenge. And you know what? I started the fitness challenge around the holiday season. It was a 6-week challenge. And it's really tough to start a challenge like that. At least it was for me around the holidays because at that point I had like Christmas, I had New Year's Eve, and along with the exercising, there was a nutrition component with it. So I felt like at some points I felt like I was, what's the word? I don't want to say struggling, but I kind of was struggling because I was like, I want to eat all the holiday foods. I want to indulge in all that. Um, but I also wanted to do really good on the challenge. So at the end of the day, I was very proud of myself for all the hard work I did on that challenge. Let's see. Let's add in some color here. Oops, almost whooped that one. Oh, I did rip it. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me just get another one. I was going to try to fix it, but I was also thinking like, am I really going to use all these little corner markers? I don't know. Super cute. Should we pull in another color? Okay, we already have this color. Should we do this color, this tan? And then, oops, this way. Cute, cute, cute. And then I think we have some of those black borders we can use. What about these, you guys? Okay, so it looks like we have four. I don't know if you can see them here. Looks like we have four long ones. I don't even know where they should go. Or should I have used a short one? I can just use a short one, like. I don't know if I like that. Should we try to make it go across? Let's see if we can do that. Let's see. You could cut that, but I'm nervous to cut it and I don't like it. I don't want to cut it yet. No. Okay, let's see how we think this is looking. Are we liking that? Like if I cut that, it could move right here. Let's see. I don't have anything. I actually don't know if I like it, so I don't want to cut it. Okay, let's see. Maybe we don't need to add any more black into it right now. So let me try to put these down on the paper so we can reuse these. Are you all team reuse the sticker if you can, or you're just like, it's gone, let it go? I am team try to reuse it, especially if it's a whole sticker. I can always maybe put some, glue on it or clear tape, something like that. Let's see, maybe we can add, I want to add some of those circles are calling me. I just don't really care that they have this foiling on them, honestly. But I'm also not going to cut it off. I feel like that's too much work. Okay, so how about we say, oh, I wish they were a little bit darker. I may go switch them all to green. We'll see. We're just going to go with the flow, okay? Go with the flow here. So we can say we are reading and listening to, and should I put something else here? Let's put another one there. Then what's going to go here? I don't know if we need 4 of these, like, I think that might be a bit much, but maybe it makes sense to put 4 to balance it out a little bit. Now I have to think of 4 things that I read and listened to and things like that, but I'm sure that I could find something because I do listen to a lot of podcasts. Maybe I can put like my favorite YouTube video or something like that. And then I want to pull some of this green in from this page, just as some little accents. Oh, now the whole little page has come out. Goodness gracious. Okay, let's use some of these too. Okay, hold on, let's switch this up here. Let's take this one off. Put that there. It looks a little plain now, but I think once you start filling it in, it's going to look really good. What else? You guys, I'm starting to wonder, is this color the same color? Am I having a hard time seeing? Yeah, I guess it's pretty much the same color. I guess I can keep that there. Or let's see, should we do some brown on the corners, or should we could put the black ones on the corners, I guess. Let's see, would that make it a little bit better? These stickers do not re-sticking well. Okay, let's do this. Let's see how we like this. Oh, maybe we can find some more gold accents too. That might also help to pull in a little bit more gold. Okay, so let me go back to my story about my favorite memory, which was the fitness challenge, the 6 weeks fitness. I like that. I like it. I kind of want to, let's take these greens off and see. Don't be surprised if you see this posted again and I have changed the corners again. But yeah, so back to the 6 week fitness challenge. It was a challenge where I worked out 3 times a week, and they were group training classes. And there were like some cardio, but I feel like it was um, a lot of focus on strength training, which is really good. And I was able to see throughout the weeks that I could, you know, push my push how much weight I was able to lift. So that was really something um, that I'm proud of, and I was excited to see happening or excited to experience, because you think like, oh, if you go to the gym, you're like, oh, okay, well, I'll just lift a few weights here and there. But then if you really start to pay attention, you're like, and push yourself, you're like, oh, okay, well, this week I'm lifting 5 pounds heavier, like even 2 pounds sometimes, 2 pounds heavier, and you just feel really accomplished. Um, I will say being on a schedule like that or being committed to, okay, I thought I saw some gold. I thought I saw some gold. I guess it's only these gold leaves. I thought it was something else that was a little bit more gold. These stickers, you guys, are not hanging on. Oh, I guess we could use some of these. Okay, is there anything else that's gold that we can use? Okay, well, I guess that's it. No, how big are these? Oh, these are pretty big. What can we use those for? I don't know. Let's see how big these are. Okay, I'm about to bring in a whole new color. Let's just focus on my gold little swirls, gold flowers. Oh, they're on clear, but that's okay because those are on clear too. So let's just sprinkle a few just in our little areas that need a little love. Oh, you know what? What if that's kind of big though. I don't know if I like that. And I also want to leave a little room, maybe if I want to journal. So should I even put these down? This is kind of big. Maybe I can find a smaller one. Now I'm feeling like these, why are these there? Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, I don't know that this is smaller, but let's see. I'm having a hard time getting this one off the page, actually. I don't know, it's ripping. Okay, put that there. And I don't know, these are not sticking well today. Okay, maybe that means we don't need those. I will look through one more time to see if there's anything else we can add. Maybe more like decor. Because now I'm actually feeling like we don't have enough greens and this other like tannish color. But I don't know, I'm not really seeing anything that I can put. You could use these page flags, but I wish they were just square and not, they didn't have the arrow at the end of them. I'm going to have a time writing on this one. The arrow going the other way is going to throw me off, but it's for the decor. You guys let me know if I should have left those green markers there, green corners there. I feel like that's so crooked. I'm actually not going to put it that way. I know I thought it was cute, but I feel like I'm going to have a time writing on that. It's going to throw me off. Guys, I think I'm going to put that color back. Oh my gosh. Are these 4 colors? Wait, okay, hold on. Maybe we could just use this. Maybe we could do this. Are you all screaming at me yet? Brittany, please. This side, leave the sticker. But this is just part of the process. At least it is for me. Trying to blend all the colors and get things the way that you like it. So, I want it to look nice so I want to use it. It'll make me want to use it because it looks so nice. Okay. And then let's go back to our page flex. And I think this is the last thing I'm going to do. Let me change this one out. Wonderful. Okay, so that's that color. What color should we do over here? Okay, let's do this one over here. I think at the beginning I did say I wanted to use all 4 colors, right? Okay, and then is that this color? It kind of feels like that's not the same color. I guess we're gonna say close enough. That's closer to that than I would have liked it to be, but that's okay. Yeah. Oh, I can move this down. And that will solve the problem. Maybe. Okay. Okay. I'm happy. In my other book, I have some little gold. Nah. Okay, let's leave it like that. Okay, so I went to go look for a January sticker. I thought I had some from Sterling Ink. I thought I had larger ones. This is a date sampler sticker sheet that I purchased maybe like probably last year, 2020. I don't know when I purchased this, but I was thinking about using this, but you know what? I wanted to say January like long like this way or horizontally. So I think I will print a January sticker or I'll have to write it kind of boldly right here. I think that would be cute. Okay, this is where I think I'm going to leave this spread. I think it came out beautifully. Even though I moved the stickers countless times, I am in love. I want to thank you all for reflecting with me, and I hope that this has inspired you to also reflect on your month. I like to put things, like I said, using those power sheet categories. But even if you want to just reflect on like your favorite memory, something that has been going well, or something that you want to improve for the next month. And also don't forget the fun things like your favorite TV show for the last month, or the book you read that really stuck out to you, or even a favorite song. I love putting songs down, and then at the end of the year, I'd be like, oh, I missed that song. Let me go back to it. So I think those things are fun. If you enjoyed this video, I would love if you give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel. You can also hit that notification bell so we can stay in touch and you'll be notified when a new video comes out. Also, I love if you drop a comment below sharing maybe your favorite memory or something that you're grateful for, or even some of those fun things like your favorite TV show or book you read from the last month. I love to know what everyone has been getting up to. So I'll see you next time, and don't forget, every season is a chance to bloom. Bye bye.